What is going on, you guys? This is Chris with Patch Boy Darb. Patches for the culture. And in today's video, we are going to be getting a custom order ready for a customer on our Etsy shop. This is going to be the second custom patch that this customer ordered. And yes, we do provide custom patch services. We even provide custom digitizing services. So if any of you guys have a machine but don't have any files and you want to get your own files made, definitely hit us up on our Etsy shop so we can get you some custom files. And we're not going to beat around the bush here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the custom file that I'm going to be making right here. As you guys can see, it's like a little doodle character. It's going to have a white fill stitch background. It's going to have some tatami stitches, and it's also going to have some satin stitches. So it's going to be a super easy design. It is just two colors. We got the white layer first, and then it's going to finish off with the black. I already have it loaded up on the Brother Persona. So let me go ahead and change that camera angle, and we're going to watch this patch stitch out. So as you can see, I already got the file loaded up on the Brother Persona right there. I do currently have a black thread loaded up into the spool, so I do got to change that for white. Once I change that up, we're going to get this patch going. And be sure to check out the full length video, you guys. Don't skip around, watch the whole content. By you guys watching the video fully, it helps our algorithms. Also hit that thumbs up button so we can get more support. By hitting that thumbs up button, the algorithm will push this video to other viewers just like yourself who want to see some embroidery content. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to watch this video fully. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright, so I got my white spool. I'm going to load it up on the machine. I know some of you probably checking out my custom shirt right here. Let me show you guys the shirt real quick. But this is of the KAWS design, K-A-W-S. And let me bring it in closer so you guys can see. So this is an applique type design. As you can see, I did a cool like moffat pattern for like both the ears. The center area is like a black denim or like a dark gray denim. And of course I got the yellow stitching. This shirt turned out super dope. I did this shirt on the Brother Duetta when I still had the Duetta. So back over here with the Persona, let me go ahead and cut this black thread here. And I'm just go ahead and leave the black thread up in the resting position because I will be using this immediately after the white thread. So there's the black, here's the white. I'll load it up next to the black thread for video's sake. Okay, let's get the thread through this hole. Okay, so I got to get the thread through this number 1 hole right there. Come on, get in the hole. There we go. So I got the thread through there, as you guys can see. So I got the thread through the hole. Now I need to go ahead and tie it off with the excess black thread right here in my hand, if you guys can see it. You might not be able to see it because this thread is so thin. But I'm about to make my first knot, and then I'm gonna make my second knot. I do have the knot right up in there, if you guys can zoom on in and want to see it. There it is, the knot. So I'm gonna grab my black thread here at the bottom, and I'm going to pull, come on, there we go, and I'm going to pull that excess through. Hope you guys can see it. Here it comes. There's the white, and right there. So I have my white thread coming through now. From here, I'm going to keep holding this. Well, I'm going to give it some slack, but I'm going to keep holding this. I'm going to press my automatic threader button. I'm going to go ahead and go through that tab there. I'm going to snip the excess, and then I'm going to pull it through. There we have it. So the machine is threaded and it's ready to go. So on my screen, I'm going to hit the lock button right there. You see that this light turns green and starts flashing. I'm going to hit that, and now the machine is going to start stitching. And I'm going to leave you guys set up right here so you guys can watch this patch stitch out. any of you guys not familiar with embroidery, right now what the machine is doing is this is stitching down all the underlay stitches. So it has two underlay stitches. It's going to do a tatami underlay, and it's going to do an edge run underlay, and then after that it's actually going to start doing the fill stitches for that tatami. Also with this design, I did mess around with my density just a little bit. I remember, if you guys recall in some of my previous video, I talked about how I don't play around with the density too much. But with this one, I did take the density up a little bit. Not too much to where it might be noticeable, but I took it up just very slightly, so there's probably not going to be much difference from how my patches usually look. Maybe on the next one I'll bump the density up a significant amount to where you can actually see the difference. But for now, we're going to let this patch stitch out, and once it's done, we're going to get our shipping label created. We're going to put it in our bubble mailer, get our packaging right, and we're going to ship this thing out. Another successful custom patch in the works. So right now I'm stitching at 500 stitches per minute, if you guys can see right there. I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to 600. And that took my stitch time from 25 minutes down to 21 minutes. I want to thank you guys for tuning in thus far, watching this patch stitch out. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Give me a second, but what I'm doing is because the customer, he wanted this patch to be on a, well, he wants this patch to be on a hat from what he was telling me. And right now this one is going to be 3 inches. But just in case that this patch might be too big for a standard hat, I am making a 2-inch patch over here on the Brother SE625. So that way he'll have, so that way if this 3-inch patch ends up being too large for a hat, he can use the little 2-inch version. So whichever one he wants to do, but he will have 2 versions of this patch, one 3-inch and one 2-inch. But let me go ahead and get you guys set back up so you guys can keep watching this patch stitch out. And we just stitching. We just stitching. Actually, let me change the angle up just a little bit. So when I go to change to the black thread, I want to make sure you guys can all see what's going on. That's a good angle. You guys, I'm going to do that angle. I like that angle. Yeah. One thing that I could have done with this patch is I could have made it to where the background, the white background, could have just been like an applique. That would have been like an easier route to go, but I wanted to try it out doing a fill stitch with it, doing a tatami stitch as opposed to making it an applique. Because sometimes not all customers like the applique look. Sometimes they want to have the patch 100% embroidered. And so that's what I'm doing here with this one. I'm making it 100% embroidered as opposed to having an applique version where the white of the design would be like a twill or a duck canvas material. But all in all, I like how it's turning out. It's almost finished up with this white layer, and I'm going to go ahead and change it to the black. The 2-inch version on the Brother SE625 is almost halfway done filling up that white layer. Alright, up on my screen as you guys can see it, it's ready for the black layer. So we got to switch it to the black. I'm going to do that real quick. While I change that to the black, I'm going to bring you guys over here so you can look, so you can watch the SE625 stitch out. There you guys go. Bam. Yeah, so I'm at the persona, changing up, switching it to the black thread. All right, I just got done tying off the black thread. Now let me pull it through the machine. I'm about to thread it through the needle. It is threaded through the needle. Now I'm going to bring you guys back over so you can keep watching our main patch stitch out. And here we go. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys just watch this patch finish up. And once it's done, I'll show you this version and I'll show you the 2-inch version. As you guys can see, the patch is finishing up with the satin stitch border. Once that satin stitch border is complete, we'll take a full look at this patch, and then we're going to add some freight check and get it ready to ship out. Alright you guys, now that this patch is complete, as I said earlier, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the freight check. I'm going to cut it out, I'm going to get my shipping label ready, and then I'm going to go ahead and package this bad boy up, along with the 2-inch version of this same patch. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next video. This has been Chris with Patchboy Darb. Patches for the culture. We'll see you on the next one.